On their engagement night, film writer Kartik Sharma's Anup Soni, fiancée famous actress Vani Chopra, Deepanita Sharma, is brutally murdered in her hotel room. Police officer Rajesh Ahlawat, Rahul Dev, arrives at the scene and takes charge of the investigation. Initial findings reveal that Kartik is the only person missing among the attendees of the engagement, making him the prime suspect. Meanwhile, Rajesh is maintaining regular phone communication, updating someone about the progress of the investigation. Uddharan Chennai. In a state of panic, Kartik runs through the city and manages to seek help from a passing car. He explains to the driver that he is attempting to escape a serious problem without involving the police. Uddharan. At the crime scene, the police focus their attention on a new suspect. Film producer Rehan Mustafa, Saurabh Sachdeva, who launched Vani. CCTV footage reveals that during the engagement, Rehan had a confrontation with Kartik due to his inappropriate behavior towards Vani. Rehan denies the murder accusation, admitting to his past relationship with Vani. Witnessing Vani's engagement to another person triggered his emotional response. The CCTV footage shows Rehan walking towards Vani and Kartik's room later that night. But mysteriously, the footage is missing beyond that point. Rehan claims he intended to apologize to Vani and Kartik but turned back before reaching their room. As the car Kartik is in approaches a police checkpoint, he becomes anxious and asks the driver to avoid it. The driver, named Manohar, becomes troubled by Kartik's behavior and asks him to exit the car. He suggests that Kartik seek help from King Raja Sujan Singh, who resides nearby. Kartik agrees. Upon reaching King Raja Sujan Singh's residence, Kartik is surprised to discover that his ex-girlfriend, Vasukhi, Pauli Dam, is now the king's wife and queen. Vasukhi informs Kartik that the king is absent and requests him to wait for his return. Kartik confesses to Vasukhi that he was intoxicated earlier and woke up to find Vani dead with a knife in his hand. Due to excessive alcohol consumption, he experienced a blackout and cannot recall what happened. He cannot even be certain whether he killed Vani or not. The police later dismiss Rehan as a suspect when a waitress provides testimony affirming that Vani was seen alive by her after Rehan walked towards Vani's room. The waitress further confirms Rehan's intention to apologize to Vani and Kartik. Through phone surveillance, the police learn that Kartik may be hiding in the king's residence, prompting them to head there for investigation. On their way, Rajesh narrates untold stories surrounding the murder to his colleague. A few days before the engagement, Vani was having an affair with King Raja Sujan, and the person Rajesh keeps updating about the investigation is none other than the king himself. At the king's residence, Vasukhi reveals more details to Kartik about the murder. After discovering the king's affair with Vani, Vasukhi became consumed by jealousy and desperation. She confesses to being the one who killed Vani with the help of a waitress and planted the knife in Kartik's hand. Additionally, she admits to killing King Raja Sujan moments before Kartik's arrival. Earlier, Vasukhi showed Kartik a knife that she claims to be an expensive souvenir she bought in Istanbul. She tricked Kartik to touch that knife, making his fingerprints left on the handle. Now she reveals that knife is the exact weapon she used to kill the king. So Kartik will be taken as the prime suspect. Uddharan Chennai. Overwhelmed, Kartik loses control and attempts to strangle Vasukhi just as the police arrive and arrest him. Vasukhi successfully frames Kartik for both the murders of King Raja Sujan and Vani. Uddharan.